here for one purpose only.
Tonight inside Brookdale Community College, the Brookdale Jersey Blues men's squad taking on the Morris County Titans. Tim Califamo alongside Rich Van Tassel. And Rich, we're just about to get started. What are you looking for tonight in this game?
Well, Brookdale, we know they like to mix up their defenses, full court press, man-to-man. They also like to go to the zone at times and sometimes throw the ambush double, as we saw in the last game. I also look for a short layoff, how they're going to handle that coming into this game. The previous two games we saw that they came out a little bit antsy and anxious against Garrett College. Last game on Tuesday against Passaic, they looked a little lack of focus, so we'll see how they come out tonight. For Morris, I would say it's imperative to make Brookdale beat them in the half court. Don't let them get the turnovers and get out and run.
So Brookdale controlling the opening possession. Sky Harris for three with the shot clock winding down. No good. Rebound Jordan Little. Little goes up strong off the back rim. No good. Rebound Salva. Salva loses control of it. And now we're going to get a quick whistle on Mason Jones as he made contact with Quentin Ferris. So that'll be Mason Jones's first foul shot. Team foul number 1 for the Jersey Blues. As you heard Rich said, Jersey Blues coming off a monumental win in overtime against Passaic County, 92-87 last Tuesday. Shot goes up from the corner from Marlon Reed, and Reed puts the Titans on the board for the first time tonight, 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like Brookdale's coming out in the man-to-man defense. Fell asleep just a bit on that one and allowed for the baseline jumper.
Titans in a man-to-man defense. Here's Sky Harris down low to Dylan Salva. Salva turnaround jumper in the lane, off the mark, no good, and it's pulled down by Rick Holliday. Long two taken by Ferris, and Ferris makes it count. They're going to call it a three, and quickly that puts the Titans up 5-0.
Yeah, Halliday came down, drew the defense in, kicked it out to Ferris for the easy three.
Mason Jones trying to get something going for Brookdale. Goes inside, reverse layup, off the mark, no good. Rebound Little, goes up strong, and the and one.
And even though Mason Jones missed the layup there, his penetration caused the defense to collapse, and Jordan Little was able to clean up the mess underneath.
So Jordan Little now will go to the free throw line, the business major from Jersey City, New Jersey. In and out on that foul shot.
Yeah, Little was in a lot of foul trouble the last game against Passaic. We'll see if he can stay out of it tonight and establish himself. I think it completely took him out of his rhythm all game long.
Three from the corner by Keon Osborne is off the mark. Mason Jones goes inside with a nice nifty move and gets the jumper to fall.
A great individual effort by Mason Jones there. Basically did it all himself, one-man offense on that possession.
Derek Wilson now gets it over to Quentin Ferris, and Brookdale comes away with it. Here's Terrell Cox. Guarded by Rick Holliday. Holliday takes it away. It was a sloppy pass to Salva, one-on-one, and Holliday misses the layup, but number 10, Keon Osborne, is there for the putback.
Yeah, credit Keon Osborne running the court there. Where's the rest of Brookdale's defenders getting back, though? You never just assume that the basket's going to be made. Osborne was hustling, Brookdale was not.
Jones had the ball swatted out of bounds, and Jones touched it last. There was a miscommunication between, I believe it was Jordan Little and Mason Jones.
Yeah, I guess Mason was looking for Jordan to flash there. Mason Jones was out, pretty far out, so I don't know what he was expecting any of his teammates to do in that situation.
Inside, here's Osborne, no good. Rebound, Sky Harris. Sky Harris hit that banked three from the top of the arc to send the Jersey Blues in overtime last game. Salva down low, no good. Rebound pulled away by Osborne. And now here comes Quentin Ferris. Ferris with a long three. Off the mark, no good. I'm sorry, that's Derek Wilson with the three. And now Mason Jones drives inside, 1-on-2, and we're going to get a blocking call on Derek Wilson.
It looked like Wilson might have been in the restricted area, though. As we discussed last game, that's the semicircle underneath the hoop. It looked like he might have had good position. But close call there. I'm expecting he was in the restricted area. Good job by Mason Jones, noticing the defense back on his heels, took it right to the rack.
Jones able to adjust in midair and get the shot to go even with contact. Misses the foul shot, but the ball will go out of bounds off of the Jersey Blues and back to the Titans. Jones had a game-high 27 points last Tuesday night against Passaic. So here's Kian Osborne, and we're going to get a traveling call on Derek Wilson as Osborne handed off to Wilson, and Wilson shuffled his feet.
Yeah, Wilson a little too quick there, a little too anxious, was just dragging the foot as he came off the handoff screen there.
So here is Terrell Cox, one of the few sophomores on this team this year. Sky Harris in the corner, double teamed for the second. Now gets it over to Cox for a three. In and out, no good. Salva is there with the rebound, dumps it off to Harris, who lays it in.
Yeah, and you saw Morris there immediately jumping the screen. It allowed Jordan Little to cut right to the hoop and have Morris defense scrambling the rest of that possession.
Brookdale takes their first lead of the night, 8-7. Here's Rick Holiday, pops along two, off the mark, no good. Rebound Little.
Yeah, Morris does not want to go inside against Jordan Little, settling for a lot of outside jumpers. They're not falling early.
Mason Jones making a lot of nifty moves, trying to go around Quentin Ferris, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dylan Salva.
Yeah, we see Trimble coming off the bench. He's coming in from Mason Jones. Might need to just calm him down a bit. He's been looking to do it all himself early on in this quarter. Excuse me, in this half.
So again, Brookdale holding on to a 1-point lead, just about 5 minutes gone by here in the first half. Here's Quentin Ferris. Ferris goes inside, pulls up, off the back rim, no good, gets his own rebound, but he pushed off on Aaron Trimble.
A good call by the official there. Clearly a push off there by Ferris.
Forgot to mention our officials tonight, Jim Carter, Rondell Teller, and Nathan Anderson on the floor tonight. That foul was on Quentin Ferris. That's his first foul for the Titans. Cox with a jumper underneath, and he makes it connect.
A nice little play there. They used Jordan Little to set a screen, and Cox ran underneath that screen and was open on the baseline.
So now Wilson's going to hand off to Holiday. Brookdale continues to be in a man-to-man defense here. Out to Osborne. Osborne hands off to Ferris with 10 on the shot clock for the Titans. Holiday with 5. Over to Osborne, who drives inside and lays it up and in. And Coach Chizak has had enough, and he wants a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like Brookdale is good, playing good initial defense. You saw Jordan Little come and make the rotation, but once the head fake was made and they got around Jordan Little there, none of the Jersey Blues came down and collapsed to help him out there. So defense has to be played well throughout the entire possession. Initial defense looked good, but it doesn't really matter if you don't finish it off in that situation.
I was talking to Coach Chizak before the game, and one of the things that he continued to focus on during our about 10-minute conversation was the fact that they need to work on defense, and particularly with the way that they have been working on in practice, they need to get better at that because of situations like what you just saw.
Well, yes, certainly. We know Brookdale can score the basketball, so that's not the problem there. But even last game, they gave up over 80 points, so you certainly want to improve on that. They could really become a very formidable opponent if they can work on their defense, knowing the way they like to score. Morris doing a good job keeping Brookdale in the half court, as we discussed. Brookdale likes to get out and run. That's what contributes to a lot of their points. But Morris is doing a good job and not getting into that game.
And we're going to get a blocking foul on Marlon Reed. You know, Rich, going back to that, what we were talking about Chizak, I was also talking to him. One of the things that he was continuing to do and starting to do this season that he hasn't done much in the past is a zone defense, as Sky Harris is a little off the mark from the corner. A zone defense, we might see them go to that tonight.
Yeah, as we discussed pregame, he loves to throw a lot of different defenses out there. Likes the full court pressure, especially when Kerry Kirkwood's in the game. We'll go to the zone, we'll go to the man-to-man, and as we saw last game, he had that ambush double where he called out X, it was, and then they immediately double-teamed the ball for a turnover.
Reed's hook shot in the lane is no good. Now here's Little down low as it's taken away by Reed.
Yeah, you don't usually see that from Jordan Little, usually very fundamentally sound. There he was not paying attention, and he allowed the defender to get around him and strip the ball.
And up ahead to Ryan Charson. Charson couldn't handle it. And that's a turnover for the Titans. Brookdale again controlling a 1-point lead, 10-9, 13:47 left here in the first.
Good substitution early. Kerry Kirkwood much better at running the point in the half court and also a good pressure defender. So we'll see if Coach Chizak resorts to the pressure defense.
Little inside, off the mark, ball tipped around, and it'll go back to the Jersey Blues. Kirkwood, I believe, came in for Cox, who went to the bench. And you hear that person in the black uniform, that's Eric Powell, the head coach for the Morris County Titans in his third season here. Morris County looking for their first win this season. They are 0-6, but don't let that fool you. They have been in a lot of close games, and particularly the last game that they faced off against a very tough Essex team. And now we're going to get a foul away from the ball, or on the floor, I'm sorry, and it's going to be Derek Wilson who was getting fouled, and the foul is going to be called on Dylan Salva. That's Salva's second foul. And just like that, Coach Chizak's going to pull Salva out of the game, and in comes Sky Harris to replace him.
Yeah, losing a bit of size with Salva going to the bench. Not only is he tall at 6'6", also a wide body in the upper body.
Cherson with a nice nifty jumper puts the Titans back up by 1.
Yeah, nice job. Brookdale defense, not what we would expect early on, allowing the guy to come open on the baseline after the inbounds.
Harris left all alone in the corner, and he makes them pay. That three puts Brookdale back up by 2, 13-11. Here's Wilson trying to answer back with a three. Looks like he may have had some contact, no call, and Trimble comes up with the rebound. Jones down low to Harris, and Harris is fouled.
Yeah, nice job by Sky Harris running the floor. Mason Jones found him and gave him the quick diagonal pass. Sky Harris will go to the line for 2.
So Sky Harris the communications major here at Brookdale. Makes the first one. 6'4" from Edison, New Jersey, and a lot of talent. Again, hit that overtime bank, or I should say the bank shot at the end of regulation to send Brookdale into overtime on their last game against Passaic, where they won 92-87.
Yeah, and we saw he just scored Brookdale's last 5 points, hit a three from the corner, and was diving to the basket there to get to the line, so showing his versatility.
Wilson dribbling with the basketball for Morris County. Hands it off to Holiday. Holiday over to Osborne, who goes inside, and Osborne's floater in the lane is good. So now Brookdale will try to answer back. Mason Jones quickly up the floor. Gets it over to Kirkwood for a jumper from the right arc, and it's good.
Yeah, Kirkwood likes to take the shots only he likes. He doesn't force anything there. He's wide open on the baseline and hit it. Very smooth point guard.
So now here's Holiday, who answers right back and forth we go. Brookdale now the lead, down to 2, 17-15. Titans in a man-to-man defense. You see Kirkwood guarded by Holiday. Down low to Little, double team. Little, though, forces it up and in.
We saw Brookdale there. They called out the play. Kirkwood did. Jordan Little ran a down screen. They kicked it out to the side and then got it back down to him in the post where he likes the ball.
Here's Wilson. Hands it off to Osborne. Now back out to Holiday. Holiday, almost palmed the ball. Now it's taken away by Harris. Up the floor to Trimble. Trimble, cross court to Mason Jones. Now to Sky Harris for three. And he connects on that. And with that, Coach Powell wants a timeout. As Brookdale went on an incredible run, they lead by 7, the largest lead of the game, 22-15.
Yeah, and beautiful extra pass there by Mason Jones in transition. He had an open jumper, saw Sky Harris coming down in rhythm from straight away. Nice touch pass, put it right in Sky Harris's hands where he could just go up and shoot, and he drilled it. Nice job by Brookdale in transition there.
There's the Jersey Blues mascot. That's the first time we've seen him this season. Oh my gosh. That is quite impressive even in that costume.
Yeah. Can't imagine he's having a good time, but he's if he's not, he can sure fake it, so.
Oh boy. You know, I mentioned Brookdale in that last game against Passaic. Some of the highlights, again, Sky Harris again getting that three-pointer to send the team in overtime. He had 17 points in the night. Mason Jones routed up a team-high 27. Then Dylan Salva pulled down 15 rebounds and 22 points. A big night for the freshman.
Yeah, and we said he answered the bell when Mason Little fouled out. They needed some size in the middle there, and he certainly took on the challenge, did well, had a couple big buckets in overtime, and was certainly getting the big rebounds. So at his size, 6'6", obviously you're losing a bit with Jordan Little, but still bigger than most at the junior college level. And as we discussed before, very big in the upper body as well, wide shoulders. So good to see him take on the responsibility after that.
So a new player into the game for the Titans is Jeffrey Javer, and now Mason Jones out of the field misses the dunk.
Yeah, he was hot dogging it there.
And now Jordan Little traveled with the basketball. So that was a missed opportunity for Brookdale there. Not only the missed dunk, but Little traveled. And that's a shame.
Yeah, Mason Jones, very emotional player. If you're going to hot dog it, you better make sure you put it down.
Mason Jones was warming up for a long time, not only before the women's game, but during the halves, trying to work on his jump shots. Into the corner for Charson, and Charson's shot no good, way off the mark, and a rebound to Jones.
Morris doing a good job. They're getting back in transition, not letting Brookdale.
And Jones, I thought he got a little bit too fancy with the basketball, and he did. He's going to be called with a travel.
Yeah, that's the old Rajon Rondo move. The little fake behind the back. Usually works in the NBA, but the ref saw something different here. But as we were just discussing, Coach Poe making sure that he's forcing Brookdale to win in the half court. The team not letting him get out and run as Brookdale likes to do, making sure he has as many guys back as he can on the defensive end.
So here's Derek Wilson, pulls up for a long two with a hand in his face, and he counts. Makes it count. Should mention Aaron Treble went to the bench, came in for him, Aiden McMenamin. Jones now sizing up Osborne. No good. Rebound Jarvis. And that shot does not go. Rebound to Little. Now here's Mason Jones going the other way. Mason Jones going to go to the hole. No good. Sky Harris there. No good. And ball goes out of bounds. McManaman hits the floor, and I believe it'll go back to the Jersey Blues.
Yeah, we saw at the other end, Jeffrey Javier tried to force it up with the right hand there. Certainly need to go up with the left strong, and that's why he missed the layup on the other end.
Jones trying to get it in, lobs it up for Little. Little going to go right at it. Tough jumper, no good. Rebound Wilson. Up the court now quickly to Keon Osborne. Here's Wilson. Back to Osborne, guarded by McMenamin. Here's Javer, and Javer is going to be called with the travel.
Yeah, wanted to make his move a little too fast there, and forgot to put the ball down first. Saw Brookdale's defense rotating and wanted to get right to the hole, but you got to put the ball down and establish the dribble.
McMenamin all alone, off the back rim, no good.
Yeah, Morris got away with one there. You don't want to leave McMenamin open for a three.
Here's Charson again, and Charson left it short on the three from the left arc. Kurtwood does not have the numbers, and he wisely pulls up. McMenamin for three, off the front rim again. But McManaman comes back and steals it. He's going to keep it himself, and I believe he trapped. No, now they're going to call it on the floor.
Yeah.
I thought he traveled with the basketball before that foul. The officials saw it differently. That foul is going to be on Keon Osborne. That's his second foul, team foul number 6 on the Titans.
I'm not sure if Coach Poe was barking at the officials or his team. They're forcing turnovers, and we discussed they don't want to get caught up in the run and gun game up and down the court. So you can't be happy with either as of right now.
Ryan Charson will head to the bench. Rick Holiday will come in, and now we're going to have another substitution as Keon Osborne comes out and Jeffrey Javier comes in. Mason Jones, nice quick layup on the inbound pass.
Yeah, good backdoor by Mason Jones there. Caught his defender, Javier Nappin.
So now here's Ferris, now gets it over to Javier. Ball swung around. Here's Holiday, guarded by McMenamin. McMenamin lets Holiday go around him, and Holiday, with the nice reverse layup, gets the basket to count, and the foul, and Coach Chizek is going to get a technical foul because he was arguing about that foul called, I believe, on Trimble.
Yeah, it might have been on, I thought I saw the official point to Jordan Little. I'm not sure. Looked like a bit of a miscommunication.
Oh. And I'm sorry, it is not Coach Chizek with the technical foul. It is Jordan Little with the technical foul.
Yeah, didn't see him say much from up here.
Wow.
Looked like, as we were saying, looked like a bit of a miscommunication there. McMenamin was forcing the offensive player baseline there, and Jordan Little was coming up, not helping. So they're going to have to correct that and make sure they understand and are on the same page.
So Jordan Little, in one trip down the floor, picks up 2 fouls. He's going to come out of the game. I believe, Will Kosis is going to come in at the next whistle. Shooting those free throws for the Titans is Rick Holiday. That's the second game in a row that Brookdale has had one of their players pick up a technical foul. Aiden McMenamin picked up a foul last game. This time it's Jordan Little, and Little again comes out, and Will Kosis comes in.
Yeah, referee is certainly not letting them have any wiggle room when it comes to extracurricular activity after the whistle. Holiday did a good job there, recognizing that Jordan Little and McMenamin weren't on the same page and took it right to the hole. See if he can knock down any one of these 3 free throws.
So Holiday from Round Brook, New Jersey, brings the Titans within 4 of the Jersey Blues. Kosis has the shot blocked away inside, and now quickly up the floor. Here's Javier. Over to Holiday, and Holiday traveled with the basketball.
Not sure about that one there. Looked like Holiday caught it, went down and up.
So approaching 8 minutes left here in the first half. Brookdale leads 24-20. Here's Kurtwood going to keep it himself, and he goes down hard to the court. We're going to get a foul called on Marlon Reed.
He had no help defense until Marlon Reed came over under the basket. Certainly don't want to get Kirkwood to get that close. He did a good job when he recognized how the defense was playing and took it right to the basket, into the bigger player's body, and drew the foul.
That was Reed's second foul, team foul number 7 on Morris. Kurtwood at the line, and he makes the first foul shot. So coming in for Reed will be John Sevenston. And Kurtwood misses the second foul shot. Jersey Blues shooting 73% from the line this year. That shot by Holiday is off. Here's Wilson all alone in the corner. That's off as well. Holiday again with a reverse layup.
Yeah, Holiday all over the court on that one. Missed the shot, got the rebound.
Trimble pulls up for a quick jumper, no good. Holiday with the rebound. Looking to go somewhere with it. Holiday again, back out Wilson with a hand in his face for 3.
Mason Jones, good rotation there, getting out to contest the 3, but you got to help out when he rotates and get the defensive rebound.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday has just been smooth and solid from the field so far. He cuts the Brookdale lead to 1.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he wants to go with the basketball and does it, and he can certainly hit it from outside.
Trimble open for a 3, left it short. Rebound to Ferris, up the court to Wilson, who threw it back court. Jones picks it up and misses the layup. Trimble misses it, and that's 2 blown opportunities for Brookdale. Now here comes Morris the other way, quickly. Alley-oop to Wilson, who lays it in.
Yeah, at the other end, Mason Jones had plenty of time to go up with a layup. Don't know if he's still thinking about that dunk he missed earlier. But tried to force it with the right hand there when he had time to set himself and make it much easier than it was.
And just like that, Morris has taken a 1-point lead. McMenamin lays it in.
Yeah, Coach Poe not happy with his defense there. You can't let a shooter from the outside take it from the three-point line, drive baseline, and get an uncontested layup.
Holiday guarded by Jones. Now gets it over to Javerer. Cross-court pass to Wilson for three. My gosh, and he sinks down another three. That gives the Titans a 2-point lead, 29-27. McMenamin tries to answer back, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, back to the Jersey Blues. And we're gonna get a bunch of substitutions here as Kurtwood comes out. Aaron Tremble comes out as well. Kostas stays in. And Sky Harris also comes in as well.
At the other end of the floor, it looked like Brookdale was extending their defense just a bit and allowed for the skip pass in the open three.
McMenamin, double teamed in the corner to Kostas. Harris, Jones. Now Harris for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Javeris.
And John Svensson did a good job of rotating twice on the defensive end there, knowing his responsibility in getting there.
Miscommunication there by Ferris and Sevenston, as it looked like Sevenston may have twisted his ankle or something. And that's a turnover, and it'll bring the Jersey Blues back in possession.
Yeah, on that pass by Ferris, he's got to expect that Svensson's going outside to shoot the three. He's not going to do much running away from the hoop on the baseline, so I would put that one on Ferris.
Referee Jim Carter had quite a long walk to go get that ball as it rolled all the way back into the locker room, basically. Dylan Salva comes in for Will Kostas. Jones, all clogged up underneath. Now McMenamin thought about a three, goes inside, pulls up, short. Rebound, Sevenston. Holiday, a long two, in and out, no good, and rebound Salva.
Yeah, and you hear Coach Poe for the Titans barking to get back, and they're doing a good job of that.
Mason Jones for three, yes. And that gives the Brookdale Jersey Blues another point lead.
Yeah, Mason Jones, very eccentric. He can
Wow.
plays with a lot of emotion and a lot of likes to take those threes when he's feeling confident.
Coach Chizek and Charlie Hawthorne had to have really quick reflexes there as that ball almost took Charlie out. Wow. Coach Chizek can move pretty fast on the sidelines.
Yeah, certainly can.
There's Wilson, pull back three, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Kurtwood.
Yeah, and Coach Poe not happy with that one. Wants to see some offense around.
Sorry, Rich. Kurtwood loses the ball as he got bumped by a new player in the game, Lloyd Middlebrooks.
Yeah, Kirkwood trying to push it. That's how Brookdale likes to play. Even when Morris has numbers, he's trying to make sure he can get up the court.
And that's going to be a foul on Quentin Ferris. That's his second foul, the 18th foul for Morris. And Kurtwood makes the first foul shot. Kurtwood, the freshman from Neptune, New Jersey. Makes the second, makes them both. Brookdale leads by 3, 32-29, approaching 4 minutes left in the half. Here's Middlebrooks. Over to Ferris. Ferris guarded by Kurtwood. 13 in the shot clock for Middlebrooks.
Brookdale really extending their defense, so they got to make sure they can close out on shooters.
And Middlebrooks traveled with the basketball.
Well, that's, of course, the hope when you do go to the pressure defense and extend it to the outside. And you can force turnovers. But as we saw earlier, a skip pass will allow for open shooters on the outside.
So now let's see if the Jersey Blues can add to their lead. Jones guarded by Ferris. Pulls up for a long two, and he makes it. No, now they're going to call it a 3. So that's the second 3 for Jones, and that puts Brookdale up by 6, 35-29.
Yeah, he's feeling it now, so we'll see if he can continue to get good shots. You like his aggressiveness, you just want to make sure that they're good looks at the hoop as long as he's feeling confident.
Holiday inside, wacky layup, no good. Rebound, Cox. Cox looking up the floor, trying to push it. Throws it at the feet of Osborne, and it'll go out of bounds with 26 on the shot clock for the Jersey Blues. Dylan Salva inside off the glass. Oh, rolled in and out. It was a beautiful play off the glass, just rolled out for Salva.
Yeah, came back to a strong hand there, but couldn't get it to fall.
Cox with the rebound after Holiday's shot is no good. Now Cox going to push it again. And Brookdale will try to set up here. Cross-court pass to Kurtwood, down low to Salva, who just lays it in.
Yeah, Salva kept the ball up when he caught it, didn't bring it back down. Once it's close to the hoop, just keep moving up. Good job by Silva.
And inside is Sevenston, and Sevenston is going to be fouled and will go to the line. That is on Dylan Salva. Salva, that's his third foul. So Salva in a little bit of foul trouble. We're not even done with the first half. He already has 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Expect someone to come in for him.
And Jordan Little also has 2, so the 2 big guys for Brookdale in foul trouble. See if Morris will continue to drive the lane, but it doesn't look like Jordan Little's coming in right now, so we'll see how Coach Zizek wants to play this with a smaller lineup the rest of the half.
So Salva comes out, and Dante Whipple will come in. Sevenston misses the second one, 1 of 2 from the line. Jones tried to get it to Harris, who was calling for the ball, and it's going to be on the baseline outside till that's touched by Jones. So the Titans down by 7. See if they can try to break into that Brookdale lead. Here's Wilson, guarded by Whipple with 16 on the shot clock. A little bit of a miscommunication there, wasting some time. 7 on the shot clock. Holiday pops a 3, short. Out of bounds.
Yeah, not much going on for Morris on that possession. They're basically living outside the arc.
And we're going to get a substitution as Ryan Charson comes in for Rick Holiday, who will head to the bench for Morris.
Yeah, Holiday's been the best offensive player for Morris, so we'll see how they navigate these final 2 minutes of the half without him.
Approaching 90 seconds left. Cox for 3 from the left arc, in and out and in.
Yeah, penetration by Kirkwood, quick kick out for the 3.
Charson goes double teamed inside, got bumped by Jones, and Charson will go to the line. Got bumped in the head, actually. Shaking it off. And that's Mason Jones with the foul. That's his second foul, team foul number 7 for Brookdale.
I'm surprised I don't see anyone getting off the bench. You certainly wouldn't want Mason Jones, one of your better scorers, to pick up a 3rd foul. Only a minute and a half left in the half. And yeah, he's going to come out now.
Charson is no good on the first one. Aiden McMenamin comes in for Jones. Charson's second foul shot rattles in. Freshman from Dover, New Jersey. Here's Dante Whipple. Swinging it around over to McMenamin, who thought about a 3, then thought better of it.
Bit of a matchup zone, it looks like, for Morris.
Cox going to try to call out a play. McMenamin, double team. Someone has to be open. Gets it over to Cox with 7 on the shot clock. Cox with a 3, way off the mark. Didn't even hit the rim, and a rebound pulled out by Sevenston. Wilson. Charson, Wilson for 3. Yes.
Yeah, good job by Charson getting the ball back to Wilson there. Quick passes. Brookdale was rotating hard to the outside shooter.
Sky Harris tries to answer back, no good. Whipple comes down hard with the rebound, but he's going to get fouled. And Sevinston immediately there to help him up as there was a hard foul as Whipple went down hard. I believe he banged his left elbow as he was coming down with that rebound.
Yeah, it's tough to get a foul there. You got two guys going up for the rebound. It obviously is a foul, but just two guys hustling there, and unfortunately bodies collide.
And now we're going to get a whistle. So there's a little bit of a miscommunication. We got that worked out. Here's Whipple at the line for a 1-and-1, and he makes the first one. Whipple, the business major from Lawrence Herb, New Jersey. Lawrence Harbor, I'm sorry. I'll just blame that on a misprint. Whipple missed the second foul shot. And inside goes Ferris, and Ferris left it short, and now we're going to get a walking violation on Kirkwood.
It looked like Cox there as he came down with the rebound. Kirkwood was at his feet. Should have just waited for the traffic to clear, tried dribbling a little too soon there.
A lot of shouting going on as Brookdale trying to make sure they got all their men straight. Brookdale again in a man-to-man defense. They have not gone to a zone, which I'm surprised a little bit about.
Yeah,
we talked about Coach Chizak.
We've seen straight man-to-man for most of the half.
Foul while Derek Wilson was in the act of shooting. And that foul is going to be on Dante Whipple.
Foul's on 14. Dante Whipple.
Foul number 8 on the Jersey Blues. That's the first one on Whipple, with 12.3 seconds remaining here in the first half.
We'll see with 12.3 coming back the other way for Brookdale. Any foul by Morris would put Brookdale in the double bonus. So we'll see if they can draw that foul.
In and out for Wilson. Cox comes away with the rebound with 10 seconds left. Cox pushes it up the floor, double teamed. Splits the defense. Over to McMenamin for a 3 at the buzzer. No good. Cox with there with the rebound, and he lays it in right as time expired. And they will count that, so Brookdale will go into the half up by 9, 43 to 34. Whew, what a half. So, Rich, that was a pretty interesting first half. We saw Brookdale come out with a really aggressive, a lot of energy, but Morris really did a nice job, I felt, working the ball around and penetrating to the basketball.
Yeah, they did. They were living around the arc when they took their chances to go to the rim. I'd like to see them go to the rim a bit more when they had the openings on the outside. Brookdale, Morris is doing a good job, as we discussed, keeping them in the half court. They're not allowing Brookdale to set up the full court press, and no zone defense by Brookdale yet.
What's up, guys? Mason Jones here, starting guard and captain for men's Brookdale basketball team. Today we got a game against Morris County College, a Division II school. Search us on YouTube, Brookdale TV, tonight at 7.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
I love playing playing softball at Brookdale. It's very natural. The team gets along. It's like we've been playing together forever. The coach made it a very easy decision to come here. The faculty is very approachable, and they were able to work with me when we went to nationals. As a Brookdalian, I have grown into a more confident student athlete. I love it, and I wish I could stay here all 4 years. My name is Bobby Bowler, and I'm an NJ Star Scholar athlete, and I got my start at Brookdale.
What's up, guys? Mason Jones here, starting guard and captain for men's Brookdale basketball team. Today we got a game against Morris County College, a Division II school. Search us on YouTube, Brookdale TV, tonight at 7.
In life, you never know when your number will be called. Whether it's blocking a shot, scoring the winning goal, or acing a test, you have to be prepared. At Brookdale, we learned the value of hard work. We learned how to be champions. We are the Jersey Blues women's soccer team, and we came to Brookdale to win. We never imagined we'd make history.
What's up, guys? Mason Jones here, starting guard and captain for men's Brookdale basketball team. Today we got a game against Morris County College, a Division II school. Search us on YouTube, Brookdale TV, tonight at 7.
I'm Dan Schroll, professor of graphic design at Brookdale Community College. Graphic design, I use the example sometimes for students. So I may be sitting at a table and I'll pick up a small sugar packet and explain that a graphic designer does that. And from that small packet, anything up to a huge billboard. It's a visual communication tool. We're all involved in it. We all are guided by it. It's a huge field. There are many, many different options a student can have and go into and feed from as long as they start with the basic fundamentals of the graphic design profession, which we offer here at Brookdale Community College.
Hi, my name is Colin Caney, and I'm a graphic design student at Brookdale Community College. Everything that was available for us, the computers, the programs, everything were amazing. I mean, it made it so much easier because everything was just right there for us to use, and it made everything that we did a lot easier.
Hi, my name is Gabriela Sheps. I'm a current student at Brookdale, and I'm taking classes on the graphic design program. I have a background in graphic design back in South America. I was going to school and I was looking for, returning to school, and this was a convenient school for me, pretty close to my house, and they have a program that I can do it.
We have two options in the graphic design program. We have an AAS degree, which leads to a terminal degree that puts the student right into the industry after graduating from Brookdale, which quite a number of students have done and have become extremely successful. We have the other option, the AA degree, which is a transfer degree, which I encourage students to participate in. It enables them to transfer to a 4-year art school or college or university to further their studies in the more conceptual part of graphic design.
I got an internship through Dan Schroll, my professor. I got it at the end of this past semester, and it was redesigning the layout of the brochure for a group out of St. Barnabas Hospital called the Institute for Prevention. It's turning out to be amazing. I can't wait to see the finished printed product. So, on top of that, it's the first thing that I've done that'll be printed, that'll be distributed with my work on it, and I'm very excited because a lot of people, I don't know how many, but a lot of people will see that. So it'll be very exciting to know that my work is somewhere circulating around and everyone gets to see it.
It's an exciting program. The opportunities are tremendous. Now is the time to really look at a career in a field like this because of the vast potential that it offers, and not just graphic design, but peripheral subjects like illustration, typography, printing. There's many different aspects of the field that are outside of what's called graphic design, but is a very strong part of doing this as a career.
Hi, my name is Claudia Chera. I'm a graphic design student and photography major in Brookdale Community College. I have a lot of freelance work coming in because of my graphic design teacher. He was really great on always promoting me and giving me, people that I can call and they gave me work. And for me, in a sense, it's great that I changed my whole career into the graphic design department, because if you really have a passion for it, you always have work. You always have work.
There's a great program. Come and see it. You have to believe in your possibilities, and you will love it here. You will really like it here. So come on in.
Students make the program. The students really go far beyond the normal workload and contribute outside of class and really make the program what it is, a very strong program. I think we give a very, very strong fundamental background, kind of nuts and bolts foundation, and they do a really good job.
My name is Patty Blazer. I'm a New Jersey certified interior designer and professor of interior design at Brookdale Community College. Interior design is a very complex profession. As building types have become more complex over the past number of years, the role of a professional interior designer has become much more complex as well.
Hi, I'm Francine DeMarco. I'm an interior design student at Brookdale Community College. I came here being an artist, being a fashion designer, knowing how to draw clothing, but not furniture, not drafting plans, not knowing how to use a drafting table. And the professors here were wonderful because they were able to calm me down when I was nervous and say, it's okay, that's part of the program. We teach you this.
We have 2 studios that are equipped with manual drafting tables, as well as various software products that are appropriate for the interior design profession. So each student has the opportunity to have their own station with both drafting table and technology that's required. We have a learning assistant that supports students outside of class time, so you can basically get one-on-one tutoring. If you're having difficulty in a particular area, you can make an appointment and come in, or just come in during open lab times and get additional help outside of class.
My name is Dorota Cervas, and I'm a recent graduate from interior design program at Brookdale Community College. When I came to Brookdale and I talked to a few of my teachers, especially Celeste, and I told her, Celeste, I'm an international student, my English is maybe not good enough, but she said, don't worry, we're gonna work. We're gonna work hard and you're gonna be okay. And we had an opportunity to do real projects. Last year, we were asked to redesign a day room at the Ancora Psychiatric Hospital in Hamilton, New Jersey, and I won a first prize. Well, the design now is under the construction. They asked me to come and take pictures and see what they did. And when I graduated, I felt so good because I still remember the first day when I said, I don't know if I am able to do it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be good for it.
Professional interior designers work as members of design teams along with architects, engineers, landscape architects. They participate and collaborate in defining and interpreting user and client needs and adapting those needs to the building shell and all the mechanical systems that are associated with it.
The great thing about being at Brookdale is that we have the architect program right down the hallway, and we all work very nicely together. It's really positive because when you get out in the field, you eventually will be working together, so it's great to be exposed to people like this early on, especially in school.
Most people think of interior design related only to residential interiors, when in fact interior designers collaborate on projects such as healthcare facilities, hospitals, assisted living facilities, institutional facilities such as schools or libraries, the hospitality industry such as hotels, restaurants, casinos, nightclubs, corporate facilities, and of course residential interiors.
Hi, my name is Joni Del Sordi and I'm a working graduate from Brookdale's Interior Design program. The opportunities from Brookdale's Interior Design program, they offered trips that we could go on to get hands-on experience. And some of the projects, I really like how they incorporated real projects. For instance, when I was attending the school, the offices were moving from one building to another, and we got to interview the administrators, find out how they use the space, what their needs and wants were. And I use that every day in my field. I'm in the restaurant hospitality field, designing restaurants. And Brookdale, really gave me hands-on experience and the foundation classes that, I still use to this day.
Brookdale's interior design program is a gem. I am extremely proud of the program. We're in our 20th year of existence. We have an excellent reputation. We have state-of-the-art studios that are the envy of every other program in the state. We enjoy excellent support from the college and have an excellent reputation for, again, transferability as well as job placement within the field. We've got an excellent faculty. Our full-time faculty as well as our adjuncts all have been practicing professionals, and all are NCIDQ certificate holders and are certified in the state of New Jersey. So our staff and faculty are excellent. Facilities are excellent, and I love Brookdale.
What's up, guys? Mason Jones here, starting guard and captain for men's Brookdale basketball team. Today we got a game against Morris County College, a Division II school. Search us on YouTube, Brookdale TV, tonight at 7.
Regional and national champions abundant here at Brookdale. Hi, and welcome to Brookdale Newsmakers, your source of what's happening in and around our campus. I'm Tim Catalfamo, and joining us today is Sean Noel, who is the Director of Athletics and Recreation here at Brookdale. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sean.
It's great to be here, Tim. Thank you.
Now, maybe give all of our audience just a brief summary of all the athletic programs and sports teams that you have here at Brookdale.
Yeah, absolutely. In the fall, we have men's and women's soccer, men's and women's cross country, women's tennis. Starting in the fall, coming up here in 2014, we'll be adding women's volleyball. In the winter, we have men's and women's basketball, cheerleading, and then in the spring, we have baseball, softball, men's tennis, men's lacrosse, and men's and women's golf. So we have quite an offering.
You got a whole variety.
Absolutely.
Now, it's no secret the last few years, Brookdale Athletics has had a fantastic couple of seasons across the board, not just in basketball. I know women's soccer won a championship. Maybe give us some of the highlights of some of the sports teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had a great run of success on the field. Our men's basketball team last year won a national championship, the first time in the program's history. Our women's softball team was national runner-up last year as well.
Arena game already underway. Tim Catalfamo, Rich Van Tassel, 43-34, Brookdale leading. We're going to cut back away to the court and start with the action. Brookdale currently controlling the tip, and now Morris County has it. So now we're going to head back down to the court and let's see what's going on. And this ball will go out of play.
Yeah, so Brookdale's been a second-half team the last 2 games. We'll see if they can extend it here. For Morris, they've been taking a lot of threes. If they can start getting some of them to fall, this game should be close.
Little down low gets fouled by number 14, Hard. That is Marlon Reed, and I believe that's going to be on Reed. That's going to be his 3rd foul.
Jordan Little was in foul trouble in the first half. Let's see if he comes out with a sense of purpose here in the second half. Looks like Coach Chizek was trying to get him involved early on, so you like to see that.
That was one of the things I was going to ask you about during our opening at the second half. What are your things that Brookdale thinks has to work on? They're up by 9 at this point, but at any moment, Morris County could come roaring back.
Yes, sir. I thought Brookdale was playing well in the first half. They were executing in the half court, which we'd like to see. And Mason Jones was hitting some of his threes that he loves. They still have to continue to execute in the half court. That's going to be the big thing, assuming Morris can keep it in the half court game. As for Morris, they got to make their shots. They were missing a few. It's only 9 points. We'll see what adjustments Coach Poe makes the rest of the way.
Shot clock down to 10. Here's Holiday. Pump fakes, drives inside, loses the ball, but he is going to get a foul charged to, I don't know, we'll have to see who they called on. I think it might be Mason Jones. Nope, Kerry Kurtwood. Every time I try to guess, I always get it wrong. Kurtwood with that foul. That's Kurtwood's only first foul.
Coach Chizek not happy with that one. It was a late whistle. It did look like a foul from here. Usually when the ball goes straight up, that means that it was arm, and that allows the ball to go up. Usually if it's an all ball, the ball will go straight down. So from here, it looked like a good call, just a late whistle.
So Holiday, the sophomore from Round Brook, New Jersey, back iron, no good on the second foul shot. Morris still down by 9, 44-35, double team by Mason Jones. Cox saves him. Now here's Harris with a quick jumper. Off the back rim, no good. Little is there with the rebound and the end one.
Jordan Little coming out determined in the second half. He's been sitting on the bench a lot from the past game and the first half of this game, so he wants to get involved in the action.
So Jordan Little went up strong with that. Foul is on Keon Osborne. That's his third foul for Morris. In and out on the foul shot for Little, who has struggled as of late and not been as crisp as he was early on in the season from the foul line.
It looks like Osborne may have hurt himself on that rebound, slipped after he got it.
Osborne now back over to Ferris with 10 on the shot clock. Hands off Holiday. Holiday over to Wilson. Wilson drives inside, pulls up off the front rim, no good. And a rebound to Little. Now here's Terrell Cox. Cox loses it out of bounds, but I believe it was Rick Holiday who last touched it.
Quick hands by Holiday there.
So Keon Osborne will come out. Coming in for him will be John Svedson. Little gets the inbound pass, and the right hook is no good in the lane.
A good quick move by Little, though.
Kurtwood goes hard to the basket. Little is there, blocked the shot, but he made contact with the body, and that is going to be a foul.
Yeah, I thought Holiday might have been extending the off arm there. Little did a good job of coming over. It was a nice crossover move at the top for Holiday to get to the rim. Certainly a close call.
And now Little has 3 fouls. If I remember correctly, Salva also has 3 fouls. So 2 of your big guys starting to get in some foul trouble early on here in the second half.
Yeah, don't see anyone off the bench yet. Let's see if Jordan Little can play without fouling. We're only 2 minutes in, so Coach Chizek's going to trust him, and we'll see if he can reward the trust of his coach here.
And he's someone that they need down low, because he is someone that they not only depend on for rebounding, but someone that they can feed the ball down low and possibly go to the line or get an N1 like he has been very famous for doing.
Yeah, and we just saw right there, he's their best help defender.
Holiday misses that second foul shot. Cox to Little, down low to Harris, lays it in.
Yeah, Morris fell asleep. Jordan Little found Harris underneath. Brookdale again extending the defense here. It's got to be quick ball movement by Morris.
Here's Holiday. Now got it back over to Osborne. Now here's Osborne over to Wilson. Wilson goes inside, and he's going to get mobbed by Terrell Cox.
Coach Paul making the adjustment at halftime. If Brookdale's going to pressure, you got to move quick and then get to the rim, because you can get around the guys when they're that close to you, which is why it's imperative to have Jordan Little on the court. He's your last line of defense. I'm surprised that wasn't a shooting foul.
And we're going to have a substitution on the Titans as Jeffrey Javier comes in for Quentin Ferris. Shot from the corner by Marlon Reed is no good.
Yeah, that was a good move, just came up short on the hook there.
And Jones traveled with the basketball, just got a little bit too excited after he had an open look at the net.
Yeah, gave the head fake there. And just went a little too quickly. Looked all right from here, but officials saw it differently.
Rick Holiday brings the ball up for the Titans, down by 12. Brookdale has their largest lead of the game at 12, 48-36. Wilson for three. No good, rebound Little, who's got 3 fouls. Jones, no look pass to Harris, and Harris makes it count. That's a 2.
Yeah, Mason Jones, you like him to see the play like that. Sometimes they'll force that to the rim there. He was very patient and made sure he drew the defense in enough to set Sky Harris up on the outside.
.15 in the shot clock. Almost a miscommunication there. Here's Wilson. Drives inside on Harris, backs out to Reed for a long 2, and it's good.
Yeah, nice shot there by Reed. Didn't let the last possession where he came up short affect him.
Brookdale quickly up the floor. Here's Jordan Little inside, and he muzzles it home.
Yeah, if I was Fedson there coming over on the defensive rotation, I probably would have taken the foul and forced Jordan Little to earn it at the line. It's just too easy when he's that low underneath.
So Holiday gave it to Reed for a second. Now here's Holiday again, gets it over Javer. Javer down low to Reed, off the glass, no good. Svensson couldn't grab the rebound, and here comes Mason Jones up ahead to Kurtwood, who pops a long 2. That's way off the mark and no good. Kurtwood pulls up for a 3. Back iron, no good. Reed is there for the rebound. Svensson came down hard on his head. The 2 from the corner from Wilson is no good. My gosh, and finally we get a foul as Wilson got popped in the mouth, or I'm sorry, Holiday got popped in the mouth by Harris. And I believe they're going to call that foul on Harris.
Yeah, a little ragged there on the other end. Morris continuing to struggle with their outside shot.
Actually, I don't believe they will call a foul on Harris. That just looks like it went out of bounds. Little comes out, Salva comes in.
Yeah, so they got a couple minutes from Little there. He had a bucket, a couple rebounds, so we'll see how long he's on the bench for. Certainly with a 14-point lead, you have a little bit of wiggle room.
Here's Svensson. Goes inside and he walked with the basketball. And Coach Powell is not very happy. He wanted Svensson to give it off.
Yeah, it hasn't been a good half thus far offensively for Morris. Could get away from them if they don't figure it out soon.
Cox double team for the moment. Got it down low to Salva, waited too long, and it's taken away by Svensson.
Yeah, good help defense by Svensson when Reed jumped the screen there.
Cox got the reach-in foul on that one when he bumped into Holiday, and I believe that's going to be Cox's second foul shot. So now I believe getting ready to come in for Cox is a new player that we have not seen very much this season, Noel Garay, as Cox heads to the bench with 2 fouls. So Holiday over to Osborne for a long 3, and Osborne drains it.
And of course they get the 1-3 feet behind the arc to go. So we'll see if that'll spring Morris and they start hitting their jumpers and get back into this game.
Cuts the Brookdale lead down to 11, 52-41, taken away by Reed down low. Pass again intended for Salva.
Yeah, Mason Jones needed to wait for Silva to get in position there to make the pass. Tried to force it a little too soon.
And Holiday is fouled once again, this time on Noel Garay. That, I believe, is going to be Garay's first foul shot. As
Brookdale already 5 fouls here early, so Morris, we'll see if they can get to the line.
Ferris is going to come in for Reed as Reed heads to the bench for the Titans of Morris. Approaching 6 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brookdale still has an 11-point lead. Holiday looking to try to pick up the tempo as Coach Powell's instructing him from the sidelines. And Holiday again, another foul committed, and I believe that's going to be on Garay.
Yeah, Coach Chizek looking for a push off there. Couldn't really see it from this angle. You'd have a better view than we did.
That's 2 quick fouls for Garay, so Brookdale running into all types of foul trouble in this second half. And Svensson walked with the basketball.
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of those on the catch. Teams just looking to move a little too quick. It was an obvious travel.
So Svensson will come out. Coming in for Svensson will be Ryan Charson for Morris.
The next foul for Brookdale will put Morris in the bonus.
Harris inside, nice layup.
Yeah, not good defense there by Charson. Allowed the baseline Sky Harris finish.
Holiday with all types of contact inside, going to get fouled. And I believe they're going to call it on Garay, and if that is on Garay, that is 3 straight fouls for Garay.
Yeah, Coach Poe likes that matchup when Garay is on Holiday. He's going to take it right to him. He's gotten the fouls. Brookdale now in the penalty. We'll see if Morris can capitalize at the free throw line.
So Holiday now makes the first one. Coach Chizak surprisingly going to leave Noel Garay in, while Little and Kosis and a couple of others stay on the bench.
Yeah, Garay,
with
3
3
fouls
fouls
in about 3 minutes here, so don't know if he was just put in the game as in using all 5 of his fouls just to try to slow Holiday down. Certainly he has not done so yet.
Kurtwood back out to Harris. Harris over to Jones, who drives inside, goes right around Wilson and lays it in.
Yeah, nice athletic move there by Mason Jones.
Oh, Jones almost had the strip taken away. Now double teamed. Holiday over to Ferris, and Ferris knocks down the 3.
Yeah, ragged offensive possession, but sometimes when that happens, that'll leave a guy open for 3.
Brookdale quickly down the floor, and Harris is going to get bumped by Charson.
I thought Sky Harris traveled from up here. We've been seeing a lot of very close traveling calls, and it seemed like they let him get away with one there.
So Harris was bumped in the act of shooting, and Harris will go to the line. Communications major here at Brookdale. Sort of our line of work, not quite, but sort of.
Reed heads back out to the court for Morris.
Marlon Reed comes back in as Ryan Charson, who had that last foul, comes out of the game for Morris. And Sky will make both of them.
Yeah, Kirkwood back on Holiday here.
Seems to be a very good matchup between those two.
Yeah, 2 very fast guys.
Oh, Holiday had it stripped away from Kurtwood for a second. Now inside, here is Osborne, and Osborne's shot no good. Rebound Reed with a tall jumper, no good, and Salva comes away with the rebound. But taken away by Reed.
Yeah, Silva's got to do a better job on that outlet pass.
Nobody was home for Salva, and Holiday's shot rolls off the rim, no good.
Yeah, usually if there's a guy open.
Holiday again, and Mason Jones bumps him, but Holiday gets the and one.
As I was just saying, usually when there's a guy open for Silva, it's because they're trying to bait you into a pass. There, Mason Jones should really just let him get the layup. You don't ever want to concede anything, but he was behind the player there, so he wasn't even in real position where he could commit the foul and make sure that Holiday didn't get to the line. Sometimes, as we've discussed before, discretion is the better part of valor in that situation.
Jones goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Brookdale still leading by 10 here, as Rick Holiday is at the line, who has done much of the heavy lifting tonight for Morris.
Yeah, certainly they're relying on him to get the offense going.
Now Morris starting to show a little bit of pressure as Kurtwood is double teamed, and he's going to call timeout.
Yeah, Coach Poe and the Morris bench very excited at that one. That's how you do it. You force a guy in the corner, and then you come over, trap hard. We see Mason Jones on the bench barking at his teammates. He's had a frustrating day today. Plays with a lot of emotion. Sometimes it comes out, so hopefully he can calm down a bit while he's on the bench.
A lot of emotion all around from the Brookdale sidelines. You think they'd be down by 10, but they're up by 9, 58-49. How do you think Morris has played so far this second half, Rich?
Doing a good job making some of the shots that they missed in the first half, still missing a few more. Certainly any of them that could fall, they could really cut into this lead early, especially from behind the arc. They have been getting turnovers. They've gone to the full court press a bit, so they've been down most of the game. They still have plenty of time to get back in it, but at 0-6, they're desperate for a win, so they're going to pull out all the tricks here in the second half.
Yeah, they are 0-6, but as I said at the beginning of the game, don't let that fool you. This is a very talented team. I was talking to Coach Chizak before the game. Talking about Morris, lost a very close game and a very hard-spirited game against Essex County, which is going to be coming in here to play Brookdale very, very shortly in the schedule. I'm sorry, that's Sussex, my bad. Sussex, Essex, it's the same thing. But Essex, a very, very tough team, and Morris lost to them, and they have been in each of the games that they have played so far this year. So it could have easily have been 6-0 for this team, and they're showing that they have a lot of talent.
Yeah, and certainly Rick Holiday is a very good player. He's a very fast scorer, good on the defensive end. I like the matchup between him and Kirkwood. I guess it's coincidence they both wear number 3. But it looks like they're going to rely heavily on him the rest of the game.
Morris is a Division II squad, Brookdale Division III, so that's why they wouldn't play Essex. My bad. Shot clock down to 15. Cox just content to stand there and dribble. Now he's going to go inside, hands it off Kurtwood, back out to McMenamin, who's the first time we've seen him in the second half, and his floater in the lane is good.
Yeah, nice head fake, got inside for the shot. Didn't force anything from the outside, and it kind of bailed Brookdale out there. They were looking a little stagnant offensively.
So here's Ferris. Ferris had the ball stripped away by Harris. And Harris is going to pick up the foul shot. That was Wilson, by the way, who had the ball stripped away.
Another late whistle there. I thought that one was clean. As we discussed earlier, it looked like the ball went straight down in that situation. Brookdale bench not happy with it. Next foul will put the Jersey Blues in the double bonus here.
Harris was the one who stripped the ball, but Cox is going to be the one that's charged with the foul. That's his third.
I guess they had it on the body then.
And Wilson left that foul shot short. Wilson now tries to make up with it with a 3. That's short again as well. Marlon Reed with the rebound to Holiday, who lays it in.
Yeah, it looked like Keon Osborne got away with one, clearing out the rotating defender there. I guess the officials didn't see it.
Cox loses the basketball, and now we're going to get a traveling call on Wilson, who fell down while he had possession.
Yeah, and we saw the offensive rebounds by Morris on the other end. And Coach Chizak not taking any chances here. He's going to get Jordan Little back in the game. Lost a few points with him out, so we'll see if he can clean up things on the glass.
And now the officials are discussing something. I think it might have something to do with who the foul is on, or no, they're just going to try to clean up.
Yeah, you had a player on the floor there. Don't want any slick spots.
Believe me and you both know that after about a half of play, all of us are pretty sweaty and wet. That's pretty gross.
Yeah, don't want any injuries.
Nathan Anderson, the official there, had to dodge a ball that was coming right his way, and he did a nice job.
He looked like a pretty cool customer there, the way he just moved out. Looked like it was on phase by him.
Everyone on the sidelines tonight has been very cool. Not only officials, but Coach Chizak, who had a ball aimed at his head a couple times. Cox goes all the way to the rim, no good. Little is there with the rebound, and he forces it back up and in.
Yeah, defense collapsing on the penetration. Jordan Little able to come in and get the rebound.
So here's Quentin Ferris trying to get something going for the Titans, who are down by 11, approaching the halfway point of the second half. Wilson goes inside. Gets the foul and the bucket. Wow.
Good aggressive drive by Wilson there and a nice acrobatic finish. Let's see if he can knock down free throws. Brookdale now in the double bonus for more than half of this second half here. So see if Morris continues to drive the paint, something they were not doing much of in the first half, to get some easy points at the line.
So Derek Wilson misses, again, another short foul shot by Wilson. But he does cut the lead down to 9. Sky Harris inside, no good. Rebound, Little. Little falls down. Harris comes up with it, and Harris is fouled.
Yeah, Jordan Little causing all kinds of havoc on the offensive glass. See if Coach Poe is going to try to double team him just to keep him off the offensive glass, something you usually don't like to do because it really compromises your defense on the outside, but you certainly can't give up offensive rebounds either.
So Harris now will go to the free throw line from Edison, New Jersey. Makes the first one. That foul was on Marlon Reed. That's his 4th foul. Reed stays in the game for Morris, but I believe he's going to come out in a second, as it looks like Svensson is going to come in at the next whistle.
Yeah, Reed, the best defensive player on Jordan Little. Might have to just ride it out here.
Oops, communication miscue there, and taken away by McMenamin. McMenamin 1-on-2, nifty move, but he traveled. Just got a little bit too excited.
Yeah, when you go behind the back there, it has to be completely fluid, or otherwise you're going to get the travel, as it was just shown there.
And McMenamin was laughing as he was coming down the court, and that's just the reaction I would have. Just got a little too excited. Nice job, though. Quick hands, and almost pulled it off.
Yeah, Marlon Reed coming out of the game, so Jordan Little is really going to be a monster on the offensive glass here. We'll see how Morris adjusts at the other end of the court.
Ferris goes hard to the basket inside, can't get the roll to go in. Picked up, though, by Osborne, and the Titans get a fresh 30. Oof. Harris goes, Holiday goes inside, has the shot blocked away by Little. Little up the court, can't handle it.
Yeah, at the other end, Jordan Little can certainly see that coming from a mile away. Holiday's been driving all game long, and just a little too much on the outlet passes. Jordan Little was running down the other end.
So the lead remains at 10, 63-53. Holiday pulls up for a jump shot. Good. 2.
Yeah, right in rhythm there. So got blocked at the other end. Made sure to come down and tries luck with the jump shot on this possession.
Kurtwood and Holiday, that has definitely been the matchup all game long. Harris goes inside on Wilson. And 1.
Yeah, didn't see who the foul was on. That's a poor reach-in foul there, especially for a jump shooter. Couldn't have been Marlon Reed. He's not in the game. That was Javier there.
So Javier with the foul, and I believe Coach Chizek is going to take a timeout. Full timeout. So Brookdale still up by 10, 8:59 remaining here in the second half. Fans, we remind you that the Monmouth County residents are invited to join the Brookdale Community College's newly reopened Community Fitness Center. The fitness center offers a large selection of treadmills, weightlifting machines, and other equipment, as well as other affordable fitness classes such as Zumba, Pilates, yoga, strength training, and functional fitness for older adults. The fitness center is located at 765 Newman Springs Road in Lincroft, New Jersey, in parking lots 6 and 7. For more information, you can call 732-224-2140 or go online to brookdalecc.edu/fitness. That's where you came from, Rich, right? You were exercising?
Oh, not on campus. No, I was not.
But you were telling me you ran about 6 miles on the trainer, right?
Yeah. Got to stay in shape, especially with the holidays. So.
Trying to work off that stuffing, man. Work off that stuffing.
You certainly know you're going to kill everything you did at the gym come Christmas time, so it's almost like a losing battle. But
Oh, yeah. You just have to chalk that up and just say, that's enough. Just take your losses and say, I'll save that for New Year's. It's a New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so back to business. Brookdale up by 10, coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, it's actually 11, but Brookdale's been able to maintain the lead. Morris getting it under single digits, but Brookdale quickly pushes it above single digits.
Holiday no good on the rebound is Mason Jones, and now here comes Kurtwood up the floor. Over to McMenamin. Oh, thought about a three, now goes inside with the floater, and he makes it.
Yeah, again, they're running McMenamin hard off the line, as you have to do. He's a good three-point shooter, but he's doing a good job of being patient, giving a little hesitation fake, and then going right to the rim.
So Brookdale now back up by 13. Holiday with a three. And he silences any momentum that Brookdale had coming out of that timeout. Tied up again, or I should say back down to a 10-point lead, 68-58.
Yeah, let's see if Morris can go on a bit of a run. They're going to try to double here.
Harris for three. No good. Lots of three balls here in this second half, and it's taken down by Holiday.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Harris there.
Holiday tries to answer back. Oh, but he got fouled by Kurtwood in the process.
I'm not sure if Coach Chizak is upset with Kerry Kirkwood or the call there. Looked like he did land underneath him, and is Holiday going to the line for three here?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they called it a 2 or a 3, because his foot may have been on the line, so we'll have to see. I'm not sure what they called it.
That's a tough one. Big free throws nonetheless.
That is the second foul on Kurtwood.
They're short on that one. He's been doing a lot of the work offensively, so some tired legs.
Brookdale is way into the double bonus with 10 team fouls. And that has been a story this half, a lot of fouls.
Yeah, so it was a three-shot foul.
Dylan Salva is going to come in for Kurtwood. He is going to come in for Kurtwood. Harris is just going to switch from off of the
just moving
line.
Sky Harris out, so be interested to see who goes on Rick Holiday. Will it be Mason Jones? I would expect he's going to draw the assignment.
So those couple of foul shots by Holiday cuts the Brookdale lead to 8.
Yeah, and we just discussed Morris doing a good job of getting it to this point, but Brookdale able to extend it.
McMenamin running pass in the lane over to Harris. Down low to Salva, who lays it in.
Nice by Brookdale there. They were going on both ends of the court. Sky Harris got the penetration and found Salva underneath. Rotation was just a tad late.
So here's Jeffrey Javier. Over to Ferris, now back over to Javier. Javier drives inside, back out Ferris. 10 on the shot clock. Wilson posts up on McMenamin, and McMenamin is able to grab the rebound.
Yeah, good baseline spin move there. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Ooh, Jones threw it at the feet a little, not a good pass. And we're going to get a foul on Osborne, who slapped it little.
Yeah, I thought he was fouled before that. Certainly not going to miss two. And Reed coming back into the game with 4 fouls here. So it's desperation time for Coach Poe, down 10 with just under 7 minutes left. You got to roll the dice.
Rick mentioned it. Marlon Reed came in. Jeffrey Javier went to the bench. McMenamin on the inbound. Salva over to Little. Layup too strong. Salva tipped it up, no good, and a rebound pulled down by Reed.
One of the rare opportunities to run for Morris today, but they did not take advantage of it.
That 3 ball was short by Ferris, and the rebound did not go. So McMenamin now hands off to Jones. Jones double teamed.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to double team Jones every time, and that's what's going to happen.
Harris,
leave a shooter open.
Harris is short on the three. Wilson. Oh, miscommunication there between Wilson and Osborne, as Osborne couldn't handle the pass.
Yeah, poor execution on the 3-on-2 by Morris there. I thought Holiday gave the ball up on the wrong side of the court. He needed to go to the left when the defenders drew to him. Instead, he went to the right, and it led to the turnover.
Jones, it's a 2 if it makes it, no good. Rebound Salva, puts it back up and in.
Dylan Sullivan.
So that puts Brookdale back up by 12, 72-60. Reed working against Little. Both of them have had foul trouble, and they're going to get Little, just as I said that, with another foul.
Coach Chiswick beside himself on the sideline there. Again with the late whistle. Did look like he got him on the arm, but I'd like to see the officials just make the call as it happens.
And that is going to be Little's 4th foul.
That's his 4th personal foul.
So it'll be interesting to see if Coach Chiswick takes him out still with 5:36 remaining. You know, Marlon Reed is not really safe from fouling either. He's got 4 fouls. That's why I said 2 of the big guys having foul trouble. And there goes Little. He'll come out as McManaman comes in for him.
Yeah, I like the decision taking Little out here. Certainly with under 5 minutes left, the game is not over. But with the 10-point lead, you don't want to lose him, then have Morris come back, and you don't have that ace in the hole. Get him on the bench. If Morris makes a run here, then you can come back with Jordan Little.
And Little left it short on, or I'm sorry, not Little. Reed left a little short in that foul shot. And, Harris can't handle that. Really sloppy on both sides of the floor lately.
Yeah, Morris was running all over on defense. A lot of miscommunications. Got bailed out by the turnover by Brookdale there.
It almost looks like both of these teams are pushing too hard, especially Brookdale up by 12, now 11.
Holiday looks a little tired too. He's been doing a lot of work.
Holiday in the air, got bumped by Jones, no call. In goes Osborne, back out Reed, and Reed traveled with the ball.
Yeah, really not sure about that one. Again, we've seen a lot of tight calls on those traveling. Rather just see the game go, let the players play it out on the court. Don't know if that's a point of emphasis from the officials.
Here's Salva, he goes in hard, no foul, no call, and now he gets the call as he missed the layup. And I believe that is the first time Dylan Salva will go to the free throw line tonight. Dylan Salva, the 6'9" freshman from New Brunswick, New Jersey. Sinks the first foul shot. Salva comes in here shooting 72% from the line on the year. And Salva makes them both. Morris is going to make a substitution change as in comes Derek Wilson and out goes Marlon Reed. Also coming in for the Titans is a new player in the game.
It looked like Reed is staying in. That was Ferris who came out. They were both walking over to the bench.
Yep, I'm sorry.
Trying to post up Osborne on Kirkwood.
And that's going to be a timeout called on Coach Powell, as he did not see something he liked, and he'll take a timeout with 15 on the shot clock.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, from here, I would expect to see a lot of full court pressure, down 13, under 5 minutes left. It's just been a struggle for Morris. They're not really getting their shots to fall in a timely fashion.
And something that we have not seen so far for Brookdale, which we thought we were going to see more in this game, was a 2-3 zone defense, because Coach Chiswick talked about it during the pregame show, or pre-game, and said that they were possibly going to go to a 2-3 zone, but we have not seen that thus far. Any reason why, you think, Rich?
I don't know. I'm a little surprised. We know that Coach Chiswick loves to run a variety of different defenses. We discussed that pregame. It's been mainly strictly man-to-man. They've avoided also full court pressure. They have extended the defense just a bit. We have seen that at times, but that's still only in the half-court game. So Maybe he didn't want to, or he was worried about Morris's shooters. They haven't been hitting him today. So we see that they like to shoot the three. Maybe didn't want to give him any extra opportunities by being in the zone.
So here's Osborne back out Javier, and Javier is going to call with another traveling violation. That's got to be at least the 12th traveling call that we have seen this game.
Yeah, that looked like a good one from here. A few, though, I would have very much disagreed with. Not on that case.
McMenamin thought about a three. Down low, Salva, double team. Salva back out Kurtwood for three. In and out, no good. Harris, though, comes up with the rebound. Turnaround shot off the front rim, no good. Rebound, Reed.
And no one helping him out. No guards coming back to the ball.
Long three by Osborne. Off the back rim, no good. Harris comes up with it. Under 4 minutes left. Jones tried to get it over to Salva, intercepted, and now here come the Titans. Kurtwood falls down. Here's Reed cutting in the lane, lays it in.
Yeah, beautiful job there by Marlon Reed running the court and finishing.
Both of these teams with a lot of high-tempo offense. However, the score, for the most part, has remained stagnant, with Brookdale still holding a double-digit lead. Kurtwood from the corner, good.
Yeah, Kirkwood really like his game. Plays very much under control. Doesn't do anything outside of his limits. There, he saw the open three and took it. Looked like they only gave him a 2 on that one.
Yep, it was a 2. His foot was on the line. Oh, taken away by Jones. One-on-one with Osborne, and Jones flushes it down with 2 hands.
Yeah, no showboating on that one. 2 hands on the ball, finished with the powerful dunk.
So he was able to finish it off. Last time he tried to attempt the dunk, he missed it with 1 hand, so now he decided to use 2 hands, and he gives Brookdale their largest lead in a while of 15. Reed answers right back, though, with a quick 2 from the corner.
Yeah, you see Holiday on the bench. They really are trying to get him back in the game for the final push here. He needed a blow, but can't really go without him much longer.
Now the Titans start the double team.
Yeah, Brookdale doing a good job spreading the court, making it hard for that double team to come.
Harris tried to get it down low to Salva, who was triple teamed.
Good
Wilson at
there.
the other end, blocked by McMenamin, but he gets fouled in the process, and Wilson went down hard. I believe got hit in the face.
Yeah, good hands at the other end by Osborne, I believe, coming over. They were fronting Silva, and he came over to make sure to help once the pass went over his head.
Let's see who they call the foul on. It's going to be on McMenamin. That's only his first foul, but at this point, then it doesn't really matter. Brookdale's already well into the double bonus. Little's getting ready to check in at the next whistle. And here he comes. Little will come in for Sky Harris. Jeffrey Javier will go to the bench. And Wilson makes the second foul shot, closes the Titans to within 12. Approaching 2 minutes left. Something's going to have to drastically happen here if the Titans want to make a run at this.
Yeah, there it is. Nice job of double teaming there. They were patient with it.
McMenamin makes a nice play to get back on defense, swats it away from Wilson, who would have had an easy layup underneath.
Yeah, certainly was. We saw Morris there. Was a little surprised they weren't pressuring the ball. They waited till Kirkwood, I believe it was, got to the free throw, or to the mid-court line.
Reed and Little, both with 4 fouls, working each other underneath. Little comes up with it. Jones eyeing up Salva, loses the ball. Kurtwood now to Salva, down low to Little. Little has the ball stripped away, but he's going to get fouled by Kieran Osborne. And that is the 5th foul on Osborne, and there he goes. He is done for the game, fouled out. Osborne had a decent night, and unfortunately ends a little bit too early. Coming in for him will be Ryan Charshin. Little makes the first foul shot. And if he can make this, it might put this game out of reach, Rich, with just under 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, certainly going to be tough for Morris to come back.
So now coming in for McMenamin, who heads to the bench, is Michael Nova, which is the first time we have seen him, not just in this game, but in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, getting some minutes here late.
Yeah. Nova, the freshman, getting some minutes here in the late stages of this game. Now 90 seconds left.
Yeah, Morris has got to go faster than this if they want to have any chance.
Wilson pops up a prayer, no good. Rebound, Salva. Up the court to Little, intercepted by Reed.
Yeah, we discussed with Mason Jones, that's the situation. You don't want to turn the ball over. He's aggressive at times, but sometimes you just have to, cool the jets, I would say, so to speak. Bad turnover there by Mason Jones.
And that foul was on Kurtwood. That's his third foul. Holiday at the line. So unless something really drastically changes here, Rich, it looks like Brookdale is going to improve to 6-1 overall. And the County College of Morris, even though they put up a heck of a fight tonight, are going to fall to 0-7 unless something changes, but I don't think that's going to happen. As Holiday makes the second foul shot.
Yeah, they're not even trying to really pressure the ball either. Mason Jones did a good job of...
Oh, boy. And Jones traveled with the basketball. Or no, I'm sorry, maybe that was Little.
Yeah, I don't think Jordan Little was expecting the pass. There was a nice look by Mason Jones, but 2 turnovers in the last 30 seconds. And if you want to allow a team back into the game, that's how you're going to do it. It's certainly committing fouls as well.
So under 60 seconds left now, as that foul is going to send Holiday to the line once again. And I believe that was on Mason Jones. That's his 4th foul.
Mason Jones, his 4th.
So the upcoming schedule for the Jersey Blues looks something like this, assuming that they are going to improve to 6-1. They're going to have the weekend off, then they're going to come in here on Tuesday at 7 p.m. to play Bergen County, and then it's a quick turnaround. Thursday, December 10th, to come in here to play Ocean County, then Middlesex County the following Saturday on the 12th of December, and then December 15th, Cumberland County. So 4 straight home games within this period of 2 weeks for the Jersey Blues, and either of those teams are easy teams or gimmies, so to speak, as far as wins are concerned, as Mason Jones checks out of the game for the final time tonight. And all those games will be live here on Brookdale Television. Again, check brookdaleathletics.com. Cox going to get fouled by Holiday.
Real tough call there. They were down to 1 second left before they could get it over the midcourt. That was a good trap. Coach Poe a little upset at Derek Wilson. They had the trap they wanted. He was late on the pass, which was deflected. They almost got the turnover they needed.
That foul's on Holiday. Surprisingly, that's only Holiday's first foul in the entire game, and it comes with under a minute left. As Cox makes the first foul shot. And he'll go 2 for 2 from the line. Marlon Reed will check out for the final time. Matthew Padula will come in for him. And a couple of other bench clearings, as out goes Rick Holiday. Coming in for him will be Kendrick Clayton. Jaleel Chain will come in for Terrell Cox.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Paul has waved the white flag.
Under a minute left. Here's Crayson from the corner. Charson from the corner.
Too little, too late. They needed a lot of those threes to go early.
Shot clock is not turned off, so Brookdale can't drown out the clock here. Michael Nova with 3. No good. Nova gets the rebound, puts it up, no good, but he gets fouled.
Yeah, that was a poor call by the officials. I believe it was Silva, held the rim down. Should have been offensive interference. They missed that. Luckily, it wasn't in a critical situation. As far as Morris, though, I live with by the three, that I die with by the three. You know, it happens sometimes. Certainly, there may be a game later in the season where they're hitting the threes, and you know they'll really run away with a victory. Tonight, it just wasn't falling for them.
And for Michael Nova, he gets some camera time, trying to get 1 point tonight. See if he can do it. No. But Little is there with the rebound. Nova wanted to get on camera to make a shot. Now, maybe next time. So, with under 15 seconds now, Titans are just going to try it out. Little blocks it away. Here's Kerson from the corner, no good. Nova has the ball, and I think that's just going to about do it. So Brookdale is going to improve to 6-1 overall. And Morris will fall. To 0-7. So a heck of a game for both of these two teams. And Rich, Morris put up a heck of a fight. They really had a lot of talent on the floor, but just like Brookdale, they ran into some foul trouble. The problem was Brookdale, pretty much the whole game, was able to hold a double-digit lead.
Yeah, very impressive game by Brookdale this entire game. They came out from start to finish, really established themselves. We talked about the last two games. They had a bit of a problem with the layoff coming in. So really nice to see them play extended through both halves. As for Morris, as we discussed before, they were just missing way too many threes and open shots. So the talent was there. When you miss the shots, though, sometimes it's just not going to break your way. Only a 12-point deficit. That's a pretty substantial margin, but you know, a few shots here or there could really cut into that. So we'll see what happens later in the season for Morris if they can correct that. And as for Brookdale, you'd like to see this intensity. They do have the weekend off, so hopefully Coach Chizak can improve on the last two games where they've come out with a slow start and really focus on today's game where they went basically very well through the entire 40 minutes.
So it was definitely an interesting game, and again, Brookdale comes up with the win, winning again by a final score tonight of 84-72 over the Morris County Titans. So that's going to do it for us for Brookdale Television tonight. Again, doubleheader, both the men and the women win. The women won over the Morris County Titans women's squad earlier today, and the Brookdale men close it out tonight. Our next game here on Brookdale Television will be next Tuesday when the Brookdale men and women come back home to the Robert G. Collins Arena and take on Bergen County. Coverage for that game starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Time live on Brookdale Television on our YouTube channel. So for our entire BTV team, Rich Van Tassel, I'm Tim Catalfamo. We're going to say good night and so long from the Robert G. Collins Arena. One final check of the scores. Brookdale wins, again, 84-72 over Morris County. Good night, everybody.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
I love playing softball at Brookdale. It's very natural. The team gets along. It's like we've been playing together forever. The coach made it a very easy decision to come here. The faculty is very approachable, and they were able to work with me when we went to nationals. As a Brookdalian, I have grown into a more confident student athlete. I love it, and I wish I could stay here all 4 years. My name is Bobby Bowler, and I'm an NJ Star Scholar athlete, and I got my start at Brookdale.
In life, you never know when your number will be called. Whether it's blocking a shot, scoring the winning goal, or acing a test, you have to be prepared. At Brookdale, we learn the value of hard work. we learned how to be champions. We are the Jersey Blues women's soccer team, and we came to Brookdale to win. We never imagined we'd make history.